Alright. Usually, I don't make videos like these. Usually, it's a workout video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna record. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post this video tomorrow or another day, or if it's gonna be today. Maybe I'll do a double upload. But today, I want to just start doing something that I've started doing recently. Today, I just kind of wanted to. I'm not probably won't edit this much, but today I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about consistency. And along with consistency, as you can see, I got the jump rope because I started jump roping recently. I'm not a professional at it, but not too bad. So what I wanted to talk about today, consistency, like I said, consistency for everything is very important. One thing I found throughout my training is that without consistency, you don't really have anything, So back in seventh in grade, this isn't like a backstory kind of thing, but back in sixth and seventh grade, well, really in elementary school, starting from elementary school to I say about middle school, I was a little fat. I was kind of on the bigger side. I was thick, kind of had a stomach, had trouble fitting my pants. And then in middle school, it was the opposite. I was really skinny. In sixth grade, I was still a little fat, but seventh grade, I was a little fat. I'm getting it all mixed up. Let me start over. So, in sixth grade, was kind of, I guess you could say, the end of me being fat. And then in seventh grade, so I'd say about the middle of seventh grade, the start of seventh grade. Okay, I'm gonna start this over completely. Starting from seventh grade to the middle of eighth grade, I was on the skinny side. People would always be like, "You have such a small waist," and I'm happy I have a small waist, but my arms were really skinny. I wasn't really that attractive. My style was kind of bad, and I had no muscle mass. So, damn. So, I was also a bit on the pimp side in middle school. I dated a lot of girls, so a lot of people would judge me for that, and I get very upset because girls would want to date me. Girls would constantly talk about me, and people would think I'm a bad guy, and it really affected me and how I felt towards people, and most importantly, how I acted towards people. So people who didn't see me that way, and who were actually my friend, I started treating them, wrong. So, that kind of sucked, because it caused me to not have many friends, and to not have a lot of people who could relate to what I was going through. And I tried to find different ways to get rid of that, And one of the ways I got rid of that was going to the gym or working out in my garage. So one day in eighth grade, I was just looking in the mirror, and if I have some pictures, I'll put them up. But and I was like, damn, I'm skinny, no chest, barely any abs. I kind of had washboard abs a little, but I was like, I gotta figure some way to get this better, man. I gotta figure out some way to gain confidence, to better myself. And that was kind of the start of my self-improvement journey. So I started going to the gym. One day, I was just in my room. I was walking past my living room, and I noticed we had this box, or not this box, but kind of like this, it was like a leather container, and it had some weights in it. It had starting from 10-pound weights, dumbbells, to 40-pound weights. And I started with 10s, and I just start off doing bicep curls, and I did that for a little while, until eventually, you know, I grew a little bit, my arms grew a little, and then started working out different stuff, like the rest of my body. Because when I was working out at the time, I didn't know there was like anything besides your biceps. I knew there was other muscle groups, but this is what my focus was. And then I started doing a bro split, training one muscle group every day, 7 days a week. And that's how I started. Trained that while for a really long time. And then I say towards the end of 8th grade, that's kind of when I discovered push-pull legs. So I started doing push-pull legs 6 days a week, Sundays being my rest days, and I wasn't consistent, but I worked out just enough to see progress and see results. And I feel like half the reason I'm saying this stuff is because lately I haven't been consistent with my working out or making YouTube videos. Which is why I'm saying consistency is so important, because when you're not consistent, you don't get the results you want to. When you see a little bit of results, you think, you know, I can take a couple of rest days, but a couple turns into three times into four, and next thing you know, haven't worked out in the whole month, and you start to lose your motivation, your discipline, and most importantly, your results. So, working out was kind of my way of, rather talking about it, just kind of putting my thoughts and feelings into what I was working out. And it helped me a lot with not only building my physique, but finding out the kind of person I was, honestly. Because when I first started working out, I didn't really know who I was. If you don't do stuff consistently, you won't see results, because you definitely will. Like, if you work out once a month, you're gonna see results. Not a lot, but minor stuff. And you could be doing better, you know? That's my point. So you can always be better. You could have six-pack, vascular, perfect aesthetic build, and there could still be some stuff you can work on, you know? Even if you're doing something at the minimum amount, it's better than nothing. So if you really are that undisciplined and unmotivated, do a little bit of it. If you can't work out an hour, do 30 minutes. If you can't do 30 minutes, do 15. But don't stop. But don't completely half-ass it. If it's almost impossible to do something and you can find a little crack, just do that little crack, you know? But if you're fully capable of doing something, don't half-ass it. Might as well just give up at that point. But you gotta keep trying, man. You can't give up. Give up, that's worse, man. But stay consistent and do everything you possibly can to achieve your goals.